Hi yogis, welcome to this 30-minute wake-up flow. I am Jenny Campbell and I will be your yoga instructor today. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and I will also include some details of how to support the channel below if you'd like to and are able to. I hope you enjoy this flow. Please let me know how you get on, how it goes for you. Let me know if you have any questions, and just enjoy it. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. So starting in a constructive rest today, you'll have your knees bent, your feet about as wide as the mat, and just resting on the ground here. Your knees can knock in towards one another so that the hips can release. And then walk the shoulders away from the ears and place the hands to rest on your abdomen here. Let your eyes close. And taking these first few moments of your morning practice, to settle in, tune into the breath. Just feeling the breath rise and fall. Moving in and out of the hands. And softening the shoulders towards the ground. Releasing any tension. If it feels good, you can even rock the head a little side to side. Just feeling some release through the neck here. I'm beginning to invite a quality of ease into your breath. And as you do so, can you invite a quality of ease into the body as well? So where can you soften just a bit more? Releasing through fingers, through toes, maybe releasing a bit through the jaw or across the face. And we'll stay here for another minute or so. And staying with your breath here. So do your best to stay with the beginning, the middle, the end of your inhale. The beginning, the middle, the end of your exhale. And noticing how that breath naturally moves up and down the spine. So from belly to ribs to chest, and then all the way back down into the belly. If it calls to you, setting an intention for your practice. It can be as simple as one word, just anything you'd like to bring into your practice, into your day, anything that you feel like would bring you towards balance, towards center. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Gently open your eyes and walk your feet in towards one another. Bring both knees into your chest and hold on to your shins here. Take a little rock side to side, so you're massaging the low back down to the ground, feeling the fronts of the hips soften, releasing. And then bringing that to stillness, keep your knees connected. Place your hands onto your knees so your fingers are pointing towards your ankles. And then start to take circles through the knees, giving the knees a little stir one direction. These circles can be big or small, whatever feels good to you. And then reversing that circle, moving the knees in the opposite direction. From here, we're going to come up to sit. So you can either roll to one side and make your way up to sit, or you can take a couple rocks up and down the spine and then make your way up to sit. Swing your legs around and make your way to your hands and your knees for a few rounds of cat and cow. So as always, if the knees are sensitive, feel free to grab a blanket, place it underneath the knees if you need. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Curl the toes under, inhale, arch the spine, look up. And then as you exhale, untuck your toes, round through the back, release your head, release your neck. And then back and forth, curling the toes under, inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, release your head, release your neck. One more, inhale, arch the spine, open the heart. And exhale, rounding through the spine, release the head, release the neck. Finding a child's pose, release the hips back to the heels, arms reach forward, forehead releases down to the mat. If that doesn't easily happen, placing a block underneath the forehead or placing your hands underneath the forehead. And then breathing into your back body here. So breathing into the back and the side ribs, allowing the back body to widen. Feeling the ribs expand. On your next inhale, lift the head, the chest. And then we'll make our way back into a downward facing dog. So shifting forward, tuck the toes under, send the ground away, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. As always, you're welcome to take a bend in the knees if that helps. Find a long spine here. And then starting to take little movements here to get comfortable, to get into your body, get into your practice. So maybe a little pedaling through the feet, maybe a rock through the head. Just tuning into what you need this morning. And then breathing with sound. So you're breathing in and out through the nose. Breath is really steady here. And then eventually finding stillness. Right? And again, maybe that's with a little softening through the legs here. On your inhale, lift the right leg up and back behind you. As you exhale, open the hip and bend your knee. Even out across the shoulders as best you can. Palms take up space. Maybe give the head a little shake. No, breathing in. Breathe out one. Breathe in. Breathe out two. Breathe in. Breathe out three. Inhale, stretch the right leg long. Exhale, square your hips. Breathe in, step the right foot to the top of the mat. You can always give yourself a little boost if you need. Right hand to right ankle, and then step the foot a little further forward. Rise to fingertips or blocks here. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, slowly lengthen through the legs. Fold in towards your front shin. And then back and forth. Inhale, bend into the front knee, brighten and broaden across the chest. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Breathe in, bend into the right knee. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Breathe in, bend into the right knee. Right knee is right over your right ankle. Left palm down. Reach your right arm up. So you're twisting towards your bent leg. Engage the core. So navel to spine, feeling your center. 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Back leg is active. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Release your right hand down. Inhale. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, the chin, down to the mat. Breathe in, slide forward onto the belly, low cobra, tops of the feet, anchor down long through the tailbone. And exhale, tuck the toes under, make your way back, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, open your hip, bend your knee, even out across the shoulders, head is heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Inhale, stretch the left leg long. Square your hips, exhale. Breathe in, big step forward, left foot to the top of the mat, rise to fingertips, or you can always hold on to blocks here if you need. looking forward. As you exhale, slowly lengthen through the front leg, fold in towards your shin. Back and forth. Inhale, bend into the left knee, looking forward. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Breathe in, bend into the left knee. Exhale, lengthen and fold. And then breathe in, bend into the left knee. Exhale, right palm down. Sweep your left arm up. Active through the back leg, pressing through your back foot. If it feels okay, looking up towards your top hand, breathe in. And breathe out 1. And feeling navel to spine, breathe in. And breathe out 2. And breathe in. And breathe out 3. Hand down, inhale. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, pull forward to plank. You can always skip these if you like. And then exhale, your choice. Lower knees, chest, chin, or if you feel ready, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Really strong through the legs, lift the thighs, the knees, and your up dog if you're taking it. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And taking a moment, you can pedal through the feet. You can take a rest in child's pose if your shoulders need a break. And then coming back to the breath, coming back to your intention for your practice today. Eventually finding a down dog again if you've rested in child's pose. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back behind you. Keep your hips square. Exhale. As you inhale, shift forward into a plank as you draw your right knee in towards your nose. And as you exhale, extend the leg back. 3-legged dog. A few times just like that. Inhale, draw the knee to the nose. Exhale, extend the leg up and back. So again, getting that core involved. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend the leg back and up. Really great way to heat up the body too. Inhale, knee to nose. This time look forward. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Lower the left knee down to the mat. And then we're going to take a nice stretch here. So lots of options here. You can stay just as you are and then tuck your chin down towards your chest. You could take a lizard here and widen your stance, bring your hands to the inside of the front foot. And if you felt quite open today, you could drop down onto your forearms or maybe forearms onto the block. Right? So doing what feels good, we're looking for a stretch through the front of your left hip. So whatever helps you find that. And then encouraging your hips forward to find that stretch, but at the same time, keep the abdominals engaged, that little lift in the low belly. And then releasing any tension in the neck, trying to keep the neck out of it, shoulders releasing away from your ears. One more big breath in. And exhale. Breathe in, lift the head to chest. Exhale, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up. And then step either right back to down dog or take a rest in child's pose, or inhale, step right back to plank. Exhale, either lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Right? Your practice, you choose, whatever is best for you today. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift the left leg up and back. Keep the hips square, so your left toes are going to be facing towards the ground. Exhale. Inhale, draw your knee towards your nose, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, extend the leg back and up. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend the leg back and up. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend the leg back and up. This time we're going to be stepping forward, so inhale, knee to nose. And then exhale, step the foot all the way forward between your hands. Lower your right knee down and finding your variation. So maybe you stay here, maybe you walk the hands to the inside of the foot, maybe you drop down into your forearms. You choose. Encourage your hips forward. Little lift in the lower abdomen. Shoulder blades draw down the back. And finding even breath here. Breathing in and out through your nose. Take another deep breath in and full exhale. Breathe in, lift the head, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee up. Same options as before. Go right back to down dog. Take a moment in child's pose or step right back to plank. Inhale. If you like, exhale, either lower chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog as you inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. And then let's all take a moment in a child's pose. So lower your knees down, hips back to the heels. And then we're gonna take a little stretch for the shoulders here. So sometimes a child's pose can feel like a stretch through the shoulders just by extending the arms forward. If you'd like to add a little bit of an extra shoulder opening, you can bring your hands to meet, so elbows are bent, and then bring your thumbs to the base of your neck, right around C7, that knobby point, the base of the neck. And if that feels okay, you'll walk your elbows a little further in front of you. Wherever you are, thinking about the underarm releasing down towards the ground. And taking some nice deep breaths here. And seeing if you can soften into the posture, especially on the out breath. Taking another deep breath in. And let it go. Release your arms. Stretch the arms forward. Shifting forward, tuck the toes under. Back to downward facing dog. From here, we're going to move into a squatting position. So you can walk, you can hop your feet forward, widen your feet a bit, toes turn out, and then lower your hips down. So knees are extended out to the sides. You can always sit on a block here, or if you find that your heels are lifted, you can slide a blanket underneath. So as always, there are options here. You can stay right here with your hands in front of your heart, or if you'd like a little extra shoulder opening, you can reach your left arm out in front of your left shin, sweep your right arm up, opening the chest. If it's part of your practice and you feel ready for it, you can bind here by weaving your right arm behind the back, left arm weaves around the front of that shin, and then left hand holds on to right wrist. Wherever you are, thinking about your right shoulder wrapping back, opening across the chest. Let's take 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. And breathe out 3. Unwind. Other side. Right hand in front of right shin. If you're taking this variation, left arm reaches up. Either stay here or taking the bind. Wrapping the arms around. And then left shoulder draws back, open across your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. And breathe out 3. Unwind. Hands down, lift your hips up. And then heel toe the feet so that the feet are inner hip distance apart. That's about 2 fist distance apart. Hanging over the legs, knees can soften as much as you like. Any arms that you like here. Hold on to opposite elbows, maybe more shoulder opening, interlace the fingers behind the back. 5 breaths, breathe in. Breathe out 1. If it feels good to you, taking a little sway side to side here, breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Release your arms, lift the head, lift the chest. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna make our way to seated. So you can do that by just walking the feet back to a down dog and then into a child's pose. Or if you'd like to take 1 more vinyasa, step or jump back to lower chaturanga. Up dog as you inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. And then we'll all lower our knees, hips back to the heels. Take a moment in child's pose, release the forehead down. And then inhale, roll up to sit, shift over onto one hip and swing your legs forward in front of you. Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. So the legs are stretching long. If this is a lot for the hamstrings or the low back, feel free to modify by bending the knees, or you can always sit at the edge of the blanket. This is especially good if there's any lower back issues going on, to sit on the edge of the blanket. Right? Your choice. Reach forward for the big toes, inhale, lengthen. And then as you exhale, fold into your legs. Soften the shoulders away from your ears, thinking about lengthening through the spine as you fold forward. So nice stretch through the back of the legs, through the hamstrings. And 3 more breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out 1. And breathe in. And breathe out 2. And breathe in. And breathe out 3. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, exhale. And then inhale, make your way up to sit. Okay. Jani Shirsasana A, or just like a seated tree pose. Bend your right knee and then open the knee out to the side. So I'll face you. Right knee is open out to the side, left leg is long. Reach forward for your left foot as you inhale. And as you exhale, fold down. Any amount. And same rules apply for that other forward bend. So if you'd like to bend through that left knee, if you want to sit on the edge of a blanket, all really nice options. 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Inhale, lift the head, the chest, exhale. Inhale, make your way up to sit. Bring your right knee in. Step the right foot over the left thigh, setting up for a seated spinal twist. You can always keep this left leg long. Otherwise, you can bend the knee and tuck the heel next to your right hip. Inhale, lift the left arm up by your ear. Exhale, twist to the right by either hooking the inner elbow to the knee or elbow to the outside of your knee. Look over your right shoulder and sitting up tall. Again, we'll take 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Back to center. Inhale. And then exhale. Unwind your legs. Stretch your legs long. We'll take the other side. Left knee opens out to the side. Right leg is long. Reach forward for your right foot as you breathe in. Exhale, fold into your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Soften across the neck, the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, exhale. Inhale, make your way up to sit. Bring your left knee in, step the left foot over the right thigh. Keep that right leg long or tuck the heel in. Reach your right arm up as you inhale, and then exhale. Either hold on to the knee with the inner elbow or hook your elbow, and then look over the left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Tall through the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Back to center. Inhale. Unwind your legs, and we're going to come into Shavasana. So if you have something nearby and you want to place a low blanket underneath the head, or sometimes that's nice to have over the abdomen, right? Anything that you'd like to add to your Shavasana so that you feel really comfortable. Go ahead and stretch your legs long, arms by your sides. Let your eyes close here. Feeling the back of the body releasing heavy down towards the ground. And softening through the back of the head, softening through the features of your face. Allowing the belly to soften, hips soften. And letting go of any control over the breath here. So breath can take on its natural rhythm. every exhale, just seeing if you can release a little bit further, just a bit more into your rest. And feel free to stay resting for longer if you have the time. Otherwise, begin to deepen your breath. And slowly bringing your awareness into the body, into the room, and make small movements. You can wiggle fingers, toes, maybe rock the head a little side to side. And as you're ready, bend your knees, roll to rest on one side, and then make your way up to a tall seat. And once you're there, close your eyes and taking a moment to sit with the breath and to revisit your intention. So maybe that's an intention that moves with you throughout the rest of the day. So we can tap into our practice anytime that we need, just by remembering that intention. And bring the hands to meet in front of your chest. And bow the chin down towards your chest, bowing down to your practice, to your efforts. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a lovely day, and I look forward to practicing with you next time. Namaste.